global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Finally, Abure have decided to spill the beans. He's literally mentioning names. We're going to find out that in a moment as well. Arambabi also have decided to make do with the promises he made some few days before the Abia state governor called or convened the stakeholders meeting alongside Peter Obi. And the statement is making things to be said. We're going to discuss that in a moment. All of that we're going to put wrap in this video. But before we do that, please subscribe to our channel. Now, according to the news, let's start with what Abure is saying. Abure, the Labour Party factional national chairman, Julius Abure, has said that Peter Obi and Governor Alex Otti betrayed the party that fought for them. Now, Julius Abure also stated that the issue of campaign fund mismanagement should be directed to the former directors of Obi Datti campaign council in the 2023 election. He mentioned their names. He said Doyin Okukwe and Akin Oshutokun, who were in charge of the campaign funds. Abure said, he said this while addressing his National Working Committee at a meeting in Abuja some few hours ago. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "We are at a critical moment in the life of our party. Recent events have shown that those who should stand with us and the fight for a better restructured, organized and united party have chosen a different path. A path not of unity, but of division. I speak, of course, of the illegal gathering that took place in Abia State, an attempt to create a rift within our party, led by none other than His Excellencies Peter Obi and Governor Alex Otti. This meeting held without the authority or consent of the National Executive Council, NEC, sought to install a so-called new leadership. Now let me be clear. This action was not just illegal, it was betrayal of everything the Labour Party stands for. A reward for loyalty with ingratitude, a reward for support with insubordination," he said. Abure stated that the Abia State Governor Alex Otti made wrong accusations against him. He explained that there was no Supreme Court ruling against him. He also stated that issues concerning party agents for the Edo State governorship election are in the hands of the party's candidate. That's Olumide Akpata. Akpata was also in that meeting, but let's continue. I've watched with astonishment a viral video where the governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Otti, stated that he was told by INEC that Edo and Ondo elections for Labour Party, for LP, that's Labour Party, are in jeopardy due to my mismanagement of uploading polling unit agents. Following the controversies with the Edo gubernatorial candidate, the access code for the uploading of polling unit agent was handed over to Barrister Olumide Akpata to enable him upload his polling unit agent. I was not, and the party was never involved in the uploading of polling unit agents for Edo election. The access code for uploading polling unit agent has equally been handed over by INEC to the Ondo State gubernatorial candidate. In the same video, Dr. Alex Otti also referred to the flouting of a Supreme Court judgment which, according to him, may affect our party candidate in 2027. I am not aware of such Supreme Court judgment. I challenge him to make available to the public. He's challenging Alex Otti. I said I challenge him to make available to the public the judgment he added. Now, speaking on the allegation of mismanaging the funds, that's the 2023 campaign funds, Abure dissociated himself from the campaign funds. Drama is unfolding per second, per billion. But let's find out what Arambabi is also talking. And this time around, he's laying very strong claims and he's insisting that this whole thing must stop and must stop now, as in right now. Now, the factional publicity secretary of the Labour Party, Arambabi, has announced that the party will be holding a meeting to discuss the suspension of the two prominent figures, Alex Otti and Peter Obi. Now, Arambabi made this revelation during an interview where he stated that The decision to suspend Otti and Obi will be made by the party National Executive Committee, that's NEC. Additionally, Arambabi revealed that the Labour Party plans to conduct the they're planning to contact the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, that's EFCC, regarding Nenadi Usman, a party member, and the factional publicity secretary expressed the party's desire to distance itself from individuals with questionable reputations, emphasizing that Usman's competency, capacity, and credibility do not meet the party's standard. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "We are holding a meeting shortly to suspend Alex Otti and Peter Obi. All of them will be suspended by our NEC, and we are also going to write to the EFCC to come and take this woman. We do not want people with questionable character to come and invade our party. Nenadi Usman has no competence, has no capacity, and no credibility." Now, Arambabi stated that the potential suspension of Otti and Obi, both prominent figures within the party, has raised questions about the internal dynamics and cohesion within the Labour Party. Analysts suggest that this development could have far-reaching implications for the party's unity and its ability to maintain a consistent narrative leading to the upcoming elections. Okay, Arambabi, we understand your standpoint. Abure is now exonerating himself. He said, anything that has to do with funds, build up of the election of 2023, please go and ask the DGs from Okunkwe to the second guy, that he has no idea. Okay, but there's something else is challenging Alex Otti to mention. He said the Supreme Court verdict that he's talking about, that he wants Alex Otti to make it public because he's not aware of any. And the third one, because when he said what he said, Akpata was in that meeting. I'm talking about Olumide Akpata, the Edo State gubernatorial candidate for Labour Party. He was in the meeting in Abia State that Alex Otti and Peter Obi convened. And they told him, because he's actually at the center of all of this, because his candidacy, his elections, he's getting victories. It's really at stake here because of the internal squabbles that's going on. And Peter Obi and Alex Otti did mention, especially Peter Obi mentioned that they would find a way around also hyping him and give him all the moral support and physical support he needs. And Abia State Governor mentioned in 3 cases working against Akpata. If you did not see the video, please check our playlist. Alex Otti explained in details. I'm surprised that Abure is saying that they gave them the code to upload the polling unit agent, while Abia State Governor Alex Otti is saying that they did not even recognize the headship of Abure, that it ended in June. So whatever party agent they are bringing is null and void. So, but whatever this whole thing is, it looks as if that Abure have made up his, because they invited everybody, including even the so-called Abure. If you have nothing to hide, why didn't you just go for the stakeholders meeting so that all of this will be addressed? Why all this up and down? They've tried behind the scene discussion to see how this will play, but you see this issue back and forth. If Peter Obi is looking at this Labour Party, although I remember what Victor Ume said, that anybody who is telling Peter Obi should leave Labour Party is not being nice at all, because that's a party that feuded him and all that. But will he contest with this level of internal squabbles that the opposing party and even main opposition and even the ruling party can capitalize and make him not even have candidacy at all? Come on, whatever it is, Peter Obi should be his thinking camp. There should always be a plan B, because you see this back and forth movement. I understand. At the end of the day, may not even have a fun part, but let's see how it plays out and how they will actually wrap.
Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global.